Most of us, we look at the Old Testament and we see a long list of rules we cannot keep, penalty we cannot escape, and we eventually feel like subjects under heavy law. What if I told you that one sentence from Jesus changed your status from being a guilty subject to being a beloved child? In Matthew chapter 5, verse 17, Jesus says, "Do not think I have come to abolish the law or the prophets. I have not come to abolish them, but to fulfill them." Before Jesus, the law was like a mirror. It showed us where the debt was, but it didn't have the power to wash our faces. It carried a penalty that we couldn't pay. You and I were once subjects of that penalty. Jesus knew we couldn't fulfill the law on our own, and if he had abolished the law, God wouldn't be just, and if he had left us under it, we would be lost. So instead, he did something better. He stepped into the story. Jesus said he came to fulfill the law. He meant that he was going to live a perfect life that we couldn't live, and then pay the price that we couldn't. Through his crucifixion, he took the penalty you and I were subjected to. Think about that. Every requirement of the law, Jesus checked it off. He finished the work. The free gift of grace is now sitting on the table for you. It's not earned, it's received. And here's the most beautiful part. Because the law was fulfilled by Jesus, your relationship with God has shifted. You aren't just a saved subject anymore. Because of Jesus, we are now called sons and daughters of God. A subject obeys because they fear a king, but a child obeys because they love their father. That is the freedom that Jesus has brought for you in Matthew chapter 5, verse 17. If you've been living under the weight of not being good enough, remember that Jesus was already good enough for you. So walk in that identity, not as someone who tries to repay the debt, but as a child of a king. If this message has encouraged you, hit that like button and subscribe to our channel, and share this with someone who needs to hear that they are a child of God. I'll see you on the next one. God bless.